What up, world? You tuned in. Good morning out there. South Arkansas Trill Talk. Morning birds, man. Who messing with me today? Yeah, man. Been contemplating going on all platforms, man. Check me out Instagram Live. Check me out YouTube Live, man. Check me out on all my channels. BOA Bottom Arkansas. Shit, check me out on L Dog Human Products. And check me out on Hagen Neal and Westside Day and Fun, man. It's all love. Yeah, man, I'm going to touch on everything today, man. I'm going to get more people in here, man. And shit, later on, man, I might got my homie coming up, Sonny James, out there and shit, man. Give an update with him. Let people know what he been doing these days. And shit, shout out to my nigga Slick Country, man. Shit, that was on me. You know what I'm saying? He working man, hard man, family man out there. So I respect everybody's time, man. That's the main thing. But like I say, man, I can do you either way. I can live screen. I can scream. You can scream behind the back out there. You know what I'm saying? What we ain't got to be on, I just put it on later out there. But I salute everybody that been tuned in out there. Salute everybody for the whole year. We in the 12th month out there. You know what I'm saying? And salute everybody that got new music on the way. Salute people that done dropped something all year, man. Shit, man, repost them videos, man. Let people, you know what I'm saying, catch up on them and let people know what, you know what I'm saying, what you got going and stuff. But like I say, man, we're going to touch on all worldly events that's going on out there, on the bold, the black, and the beautiful out there. Shout out to all my black kings and queens, my black gods out there. Whether you're a woman god or man god out there, you consider yourself a god out there, king. I salute you out there. And no matter what race you is, religion you is, you know what I'm saying, I salute everybody that keep their grind on. Salute everybody that take care of their kids out there. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to touch on all the pagan holidays. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get everybody, some more people in here and shit, man. Give y'all an hour of, you know what I'm saying, uncut Trill Talk. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. And salute everybody got the platform jumping now. Shout my nigga Jeremy Owens out there. Shit, shout my nigga, you know what I'm saying, Marquis Cook out there, Sports Channel out there. Shout my nigga Thigh Magazine out there. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to my nigga, the Drunk Uncles out there. I salute them. The Underground Radio out there. He got a gang of cast and hosts. Shout my nigga Third Degree out there. Day at the office. Salute you, man. Bring him back up, man. Got some segments I want to drop with him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting into some real shit, man. Like I say, man, who messing with me out there? Because, you know, I just want to see where we at, what direction we head. And like I can tell people out there, tables turn over time. We're going to go there first. Tables turning. You know what I'm saying? You might have a bad year. You know what I'm saying? 12 months in a year, man. You might could have 6 good months. You might could have 6 bad months. But, you know, you had an even out year. You might have a, you know what I'm saying, 8-4 month, you know what I'm saying, 9-3, you know what I'm saying. It's whatever, you know what I'm saying, 10-2. As you're looking at 11-1, whatever, man. As long as it was a good year. As long as you got something out of it to take to the next year out there, the experience out there, man, it's where we at, man. But like I say, man, when tables turn, man, you better make sure that the same people that fucks with you when you're down, that they'll miss when you're up. The same people you know when you're down, where they actually help you get a bag out there. The same people out there when you're down, where they actually help a helping hand or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's why they always tell you don't burn no bridges, because you never know who you may need in time and shit. But like I say, man, tables turn out there. One minute people be with you, next minute they be against you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wonder if the people out there that's with you when the tables turn, if they waiting on you or they keeping you in a cut or something, just in case something go good for them, or they keep you in the cut just in case, you know what I'm saying, they have favors built up out there and they feel like they long to keep a trail with you, tables turn for you, things will be good for you, but you never know who will be faking it with you. That's why you got to ask yourself, when tables turn out there, who do you think be faking it or keeping it real out there? And that be our biggest problem, man, because sometimes you don't know who be keeping it real with you out there when it comes down to that part. Because, you know what I'm saying, some people, they good at pretending and shit. And like I say, man, one thing about it, man, shout out to all the kings out there. They got queens out there. You know what I'm saying? All my kings, they got queens. You know what I'm saying? That's the chance to take. If you rocking with people out there, more friendship, more like these days, your wife, your spouse, or your husband, they're going to have to know the people that you entangling with out there based upon doing business with, good friendship with, work with. Like I say, man, keep it real with your man or keep it real with your spouse or whatever, man. Your woman out there, you know that you talk to people because, you know, as you get older, you be in relationships. Men got to understand, women go talk to men and men go talk to women out there. Just because your woman work with nobody or anybody that you look at for as the male figure or your man work with a woman figure, they don't mean they want each other. They might got good, you know what I'm saying, communication and chemistry on how to get the job done, or they might got good chemistry on how they can add together, or, you know what I'm saying, know what to do without the other one telling it. Some people work good together when it's men and women. And, you know what I'm saying, sometimes men rather have better conversation than with women more than dealing with, you know what I'm saying, a nigga sometimes. Same way a woman rather have conversation with a man than dealing with females sometimes. Because, you know, either or, man, sometimes it be a bad situation out there. Let me see who in here. What's up, my nigga King Johnson? I see you, homie. But you got to know for a fact, man, how it go with communication when you're working with the other agenda out there. You know what I'm saying? So you can have a better talk, at better without worrying about people. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it or have just because you got a jealous boyfriend out there, you don't supposed to talk to nobody. I look at it like this. Don't be sneaking talking to niggas. If you can't talk to niggas in front of your man, you shouldn't be with them. Same way, if you can't talk to females in front of your woman, you shouldn't be with them. That's all I'm going to say about that part right there, man. I keep a line of questions, man. That's the reality of how I just, my questionnaire, people be wanting to know my opinion out there. They be wanting to know Trill talk. They be wanting to know real opinions out there. Like I say, man, this podcast, everybody entitled to their own opinion out there. You know what I'm saying? I have my own, and I give people a better inside look of how they can look at things. And my biggest thing, I talk at a third person sometimes, so people might be confused on what I be saying, but I just begin Trill thoughts in an hour's time out there, man. We gonna touch on that right there on, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, tables turn, man. You never know who down with you. You know what I'm saying? When things get bad for you, who can you call? Who can you actually go sleep on their floor? Who can you actually go get a hot meal from? Shit, who can you actually, you know what I'm saying, get a few dollars from? Shit, whoever can you actually get a babysitter from these days? Shit, who can you actually, you know what I'm saying, get a ride from? Shit, it's based upon tables turn, you know. One thing I gotta learn over time, just because you do things for people, that don't mean people do it back for you. And just because you got a good heart, you might be giving, that don't mean people give back the same. That's why I salute everybody up and help me out with this Trill talk, with the donation. I salute you out there because, you know, in time, man, like I tell people, I'm grateful for that because, you know, if you done been on and, you know what I'm saying, I still promote And you see, I might bring some of the Black history back, but I can switch it out anytime. I know people probably like, man, that nigga went a whole year using the same game, keeping it trill with everybody. I'm like, look, man, if you unpaid in, I feel like I owe people that back with the promotion level. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homegirl, Nene Holmes, and Ren's T out there. You know what I'm saying? I salute y'all out there, the daycare out there. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Much love, you know what I'm saying? That was a good plus, you know what I'm saying? Getting people back out into the working world at nighttime and stuff. I salute them for having that around. And like I tell people, man, tables turn, man. You don't know even what's family no more when tables turn. That would be our biggest problem because we don't know what family is no more when tables turn. Shit get bad, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know, man, who you can call in hard times and shit. You sure know crisis happening out here in the world. You don't know what's what no more. And then, like I say, man, when you losing people you love, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who a shining star out there for this, letting people know how you dealing with it behind closed doors when the phone's off, or you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors when can't nobody see you. Because I know a lot of people tell me sometimes they miss their mom and dad to get to themselves. They have their moments and shit. Like I tell people, you go have your moments. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you develop energy out of there and how you stay positive out of that, and, you know, don't self-destruct by, you know what I'm saying? I could tell all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? We can't be the new dope fiends of the century every time one of us lose a mama, one of us lose a dad, and we trying to drink ourselves to death, or we trying to smoke ourselves or go get on some more drugs that we ain't never been on before. That don't happen no more. You know, back in the days, it seemed like when niggas' mama and daddy used to die, they go hurry up and go jump on some crack or something, or some powder or something, and they probably made a comeback by now. But back now, it's too dangerous to go jump on some shit. You might don't come back. And I salute all niggas that ever been on anybody, any females that they haven't been on anything that got the best of them and they made a comeback and never looked back. I salute you out there. Much love forever out there. Cause like niggas it be a lot of niggas probably been uncounted some hustlers out, and now the hustlers making more money because they were survivors out there. And if you a survivor through hard times, more likely you go get past them. And if you a survivor out there through the struggle, more likely you go get past it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they be ready for the struggle, but they really don't be ready for the struggle because they probably ain't never ate no soul food. You know what I'm saying? Probably used to eat beans, greens, and probably used to eat McDonald's and shit like that, to where they don't know where that with being stuck on soul food based upon it's doing a lot of killing out there these days. And you know, we got to keep our health together on all corners now. The older we get, don't nobody tell us how to live. And what's up, Miss Teresa Johnson? I see you out there. But people, we have to learn how to live ourselves. And like I be telling people sometimes, it's a lot of people that say they grown but ain't grown. But mindset of being grown is learning how to take care of yourself as you get old and stuff, knowing what to put in your body, not to put in your body. That would be the biggest thing as we get older, because, you know what I'm saying, even the older with the age, you know what I'm saying, your mind can say a lot, but your body might be saying another thing out there. You know what I'm saying? You might think you can do a lot of shit, but your body be saying different. Same way with this cold these days. Same way with this heat. You know what I'm saying? Our bodies do two different things these days. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know. And, man, I tell people, stay in your range. And I want to touch on one subject. We'll go to the street for a minute. Man, you might be old and stuff. Like I was telling niggas all the time, a lot of the old niggas, they done took L's over the years, so they ain't worried about getting no ass kicking. They ain't just letting no nigga run over them, beat them up or nothing like that. But a old nigga, I advise them, I know you ain't finna play with youngsters. That's why you get 35 plus, you might stop dealing with kids, period, because you don't be wanting that hassle. And like I tell them, nigga, you up in age, and you know you smoke a lot of cigarettes, or you um, bust your body up out there, and you instead of trying to fight on with these youngsters, with the young girls and all that. I don't consider all of them ain't going, but I be telling the youngsters out there, a grown person to hurt you. You can be grown too. It'd be a lot of people that probably be grown, probably ain't just experienced a grown ass kicking. So they'll think that a grown person just want to wrestle with you. All grown people don't wrestle with you. I done seen a few people bite the bullet from competition to grown, whether you want to rob on them, whether you want to, you know what I'm saying, take them for granted or act like they won't do nothing back. Because, you know, as we get our age, you know what I'm saying, it's dignity and respect. We live for different things. We unlearn some shit, you know, and relearn some shit. So we don't be want to tangle with the young breed. Same way with the noise and shit. Then through time, we all develop grandkids. We got kids. Have to get used to noise and crying and shit, which that's irritating ass noise. And so if you ain't heard no crying in so long, but you have to know, you know what I'm saying, the crying part comes from, you know what I'm saying, what we get used to as parents. And like I was telling people, I salute all the ones that don't raise their kids up. That's one thing I salute. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm leave that, why I say that the most, because, you know, I'm going to go over the world because I don't like to use names in there, but it's like, you know, us as parents, man, we go touch on that spoon-fed babies and you know what I'm saying, street babies out there, because when you spoon-fed out there, man, your mama get out there, your daddy get out there, they bust their ass to take care of their whole life and shit. So you really don't have to do nothing hard. It's like that's their job to take care of you and stuff. Get you big, get you grown out there and shit. You know, grow you up a respect. 'Cause like they said, starts at home and shit. No matter if you hung over grandma over there or cousin them down the street, no matter what bad habits you picked up, you know what I'm saying, you can't never blame the parents. If the parents raised you in a good home, the parents would be knowing the chance, the turns they had to take to make themselves better. Same way they jail going days and shit. They might have to put that behind them. People don't know the struggle when you put your jail days behind you. Same way with a woman have to put her childish ways behind her, you know what I'm saying, and take her kids serious and take over time. They don't never know what they had to go through. But I say to say that, you know what I'm saying, our kids get old, they act out, you know what I'm saying. Now, I can understand sometimes we come out here and we, you know what I'm saying, we offend for them if an older person trying to put their hands on them type shit. That's understandable. But if you out here disrespecting older grown ups, I feel like you wasn't taught enough at home to know on disrespecting on older grown ups. That's something you want to do. That's something you shouldn't want to do. And like I say, man, this internet done become the devil now because a lot of people not understanding on how it's playing a part. And what's up, homie? What up, Click? I see you, homie. But a lot of them thinking you grow your kids up, man. You wish the best for them. You do a lot of stuff that you know they won't have to do. And they might still want to run to the street game. Just like I say, real niggas trying to get out the street. Fake niggas trying to run to them. But like I say, man, you got to let your kids come on their own. And you know what I'm saying? You got to let them come to their own understanding with something. They might have to bump their heads. But it's a lot of parents still thump their kids' head when they think their kids, you know what I'm saying, South Arkansas Trill talk. Some people ain't supposed to just let their kids do them any kind of way. And they'll raise them, free room, free board and room, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we be trying to get our kids prepared for the real world out there. Sometimes they want to take their time. And I advise parents looking at, you know what I'm saying, what's going on like I say, man, salute T.I. out there and salute Tiny. There's some hell of a parents out there. Them raise their kids up, and I salute them for even wanting to bring the camera in on the motherfucking on their life and film their life and film a family life from that standpoint. So I salute them, you know what I'm saying, for doing that. But I also look at it as being stuck on that level of bringing them in, and you know your kids have been in the camera all these years. So you know what I'm saying, now they gotta worry about how the world react to them same way as they friends look at them child stars, and they might be riding their wave because they know they got money and shit. So you know what I'm saying, influence is definitely out there, but like they say, it starts at home. And I feel like that, you know, like I say, I can't take nothing from Tiny. I can't take nothing from T.I. I'm going to salute them. Some people still thump their kids' goddamn head, but the manipulating your parents, your dad, and street fed, you street baby, you spoon fed out there, because it's a big difference what we have when it comes to you know what I'm saying, the street rules out there. The spoon fed babies, as soon as they realize that they gotta go do their own goddamn time now, knowing their money can't get them out of shit no more. Now they don't want to do that no more. Now they don't want to be street no more. So a lot of niggas better know that, you know what I'm saying, telling your kids, spoiling your kids out there, this is a lesson they need to take in, spoiling their kids. Because spoiling your kids out there, it all goes back to when you have to unspoil their ass. That's for any parent out there. You got an 18, you got a older child, whether you got a girl or whether you got a older boy. I done had my experience. I'm still having my experience. Kids get older. So this definitely is something we all can learn as black kings and queens out there from each other. You know what I'm saying? Breaking generational curses of what our kids are used to. This go from, you know what I'm saying, having them grandmas that keep the kids spoiled to where after a while the kids might get rebellious towards the motherfucking mom and daddy, because the grandma or the daddy or the grandpa always got them all the time. So now they feel like they can talk to the mama, talk to the dad in the kind of way I feel it's respect there. I feel like the grandma or the dad should have, always got to have respect for your mom and daddy. You know they on the road, they have to work 24/7. So somebody have to give you that time and spend that time with you. Because a lot of time, you can spend time with them. Like say, time you can't get back. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's gone, it's gone. And I feel like the kids have grown up in the cameras and shit. Now this internet switched the game up on them based upon, you see how they meme you out there, make your family, all these bloggers, they pick it apart. That's one thing about these bloggers, they pick you out. You don't know the truth. All truth don't hit the internet. I have to say that sometimes. Bloggers go through facts before they put it out here and stuff. Some people better know that the difference between real bloggers and people that just be going through and getting other people information and then try to flash it out. That's why they always say let everything play out before you just have anything to say sometimes. That's why I kind of let this play it out before I even had anything to say. But that's the point, man. You can't take nothing from the parenthood. Like I say, get a son some time to do his own evaluating, because you get to that point now, T.I. can only tell him so much, but, you know, he got to have some critical thinking for himself out there. Same way, if he go down there and he shoot a gun, you know what I'm saying, then he can get shot back. You know what I'm saying? Same way, any of that. If he go do any crime, he can go to jail. You know what I'm saying? He don't get special privileges, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, I feel like he just wanted it. You know, probably feel like some kids probably feel like when you got multiple siblings out there sometime, I be feeling like they don't get enough time with the mama, they don't get enough time with the daddy. So it seems like when they get on that bullshit streak of acting out, and seeing you coming to their rescue out there. I know a lot of parents probably go through this like, oh, mom, you didn't start showing me no attention like that until I started getting in trouble. Man, it's a goddamn lie. Don't no parents want their kids start getting in trouble for them to feel like that's when they want to show them some attention. Like, fuck that. Some parents just let their kids run. That's why me growing up on Village Love, my parents used to let us run and shit, but it was always somebody watching us in that vicinity of PJK wise. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, your mom or dad watching your ass. You weren't just scot free. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You was cross town. Somebody, mom and dad are watching your ass. But that's how it used to go. And I feel like that, like I say, when you spoil your kids out there, when it's time to unspoil their ass, and it's time for their ass to start cleaning up or working for what they want, or, doing stuff for themselves and keeping up themselves. And, hey, that's when the game kick in of any parent to know if their kid actually moving fast or slow, because these days, this phone, this game, that take a toll of our kids learning, and then it took a toll. The pandemic, you forgot we done been through all this shit. It took a toll on our kids learning on how much time they procrastinate on phones and shit. Then from there to school, some of them still go virtual. Some of them still worried about getting sick. Some of them still trying to, graphs of getting learning, and you got school shootings out there and shit. People just now getting back into the safe zone. Then when they get into the safe zone, you know what I'm saying? It's hard out there to try to get back into the learning zone. So it be time just steady going by, and kids really just watching time go by. That's why it's good. The advancement now is way faster due to these phones and stuff. So I feel like kids probably grasp more with the phone, but they sure need to go outside and still run, jump, ride bike, play, sweat, do something outside other than being sitting in the house. And that's a big thing, man. This phone have us procrastinate so much we forget it's an outside world too. And much love out there to everybody. I salute everybody coming in. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jay Sean X? I see you. What's up, Don Julio Cook? I see you, homie. What's up, Miss Carla Coggins? You know what I'm saying? But all us going out, man, on that position. What's up, Mr. Warwick? I see you. But us as people, we got to know that spoon-fed lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes be the problem of them come getting in the way of the real hustlers, because some niggas be spoon-fed, and I can say this right here, some niggas might be spoon-fed sometime and probably come, you know what I'm saying, dominant hustlers, better hustlers sometime. But some be spoon-fed, they be in the damn way, same ones that call themselves a stump down nigga, but they ain't never have to do their hard work of, you know what I'm saying, for the pulling the guns and shooting the guns and doing the time for the crimes and shit. They always probably was on the other side of, they just had the money, but when it came down to the action, there was no action. So that spoon-fed lifestyle of a nigga ain't never did no time before, if he always shined and shit, and he always had what he want, then when it's time to do time, now this nigga don't want to do that, so he'll rather send a friend. That ain't no real shit no more, based upon spoon-fed niggas. They have to understand, shit, we living too. So we have to know, man, over time, you know what I'm saying, like I say with the parent level of what I was saying about that, man, when you unspoil your kids, you got to know. You got to give them time, you know what I'm saying, to critical think for themselves. That's the main thing, because you can't do all the thinking for them, and you can't expect them not to make mistakes. But like some of us, we have a stronghold on our kids. We don't want our kids to be in no danger. We don't want our kids to go over there and play with the thugs, or you might raise them in a gated community in a big house, and sometimes they still be more infatuated with the thug shit. You be like, man, you ain't even gotta be that, but they be more into it. You be wondering why they get the opposite effect from the kids that do have it hard, and probably even the parents sometimes can't even get a break. They be want a break. Like, man, I had a heart, I should get a break. I'm one of them. Man, I had a heart, I raised mine up, I should get a break. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of parents probably raise the kids that feel like they should get a break, but they still probably study don't get a break. They done got bigger. You think you go get a break from spending money, probably have to spend more money now. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. But like I say, man, as long as kids in your house, under your roof, they should have to want to abide by your rules or something. Even if it comes, some was saying about kids staying with the parents and should they have to pay something when they staying with the parents. I look at kids like this. You staying at home, it depends. No matter if your mom and daddy got it easy or made it easy for you, I feel like you want to become a more responsible person. You'll want to help out on the bill so your credit can go up too. You'll want to help out on certain bills and shit. Don't mean you gotta help on the bill, but just want to get that, you know what I'm saying, that feel of learning what a bill, what it means to pay a bill, because you don't want to be stuck in the world and ain't got none of the experience, or you only just seen your mama, you seen your daddy do it, so you didn't know how to do it. Then you might go get with a whole woman. When I meant with a go get with a woman, with a lot of these niggas go get with women. They have to go get with women sometime. And when I say that a whole woman is somebody that already experienced paying bills or something. They had to get used to paying the bill, where they were the one going to pay the bills for the mama and them or something. But they had to get experience paying the bills. So that way they know for a fact, like, look, I can get a nigga, he don't know what to do, shit, just give me the money. He don't even know how much they is. Nigga just be want to know, nigga better learn how to pay bills. Same way I tell a lot of niggas, if you don't want to give your baby mama no child support money or nothing before she go put you on child support, learn how to buy your kid clothes yourself. It might not be according to what she want, but you'll know the sizes yourself. And learn how to take them to the doctor yourself. It ain't what she want. What's up, my nigga Wood? I see you out there. But hey, learn how to do that shit yourself. I used to salute all the niggas were coming up and was taking their kids to the doctor and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting all that load on the woman, man. All you did was help her. You had it. You can't help her with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Other than knowing the responsible side of the shit. A lot of niggas, they lose the responsible side of shit. You know what I'm saying? But the older side, that's another thing from our girls to our boys. Once they get these babies, they might be confused. They probably had no parenting skills. So mom and dad they go take that slot back, being, you know what I'm saying, grandparents, you know what I'm saying, for the first time, or probably haven't been there before or whatever. But the reality that go with that, though, you know what I'm saying, it's still always going up on respect, because, you know what I'm saying, like I tell you, it starts at home. What's up, Miss King? I see you out there. You know what I'm saying? It starts with home. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have, you know what I'm saying, home together out there, you be messed up. And show when your kids acting out in the world out there, and everybody want to always say it's embarrassment. I feel like, you know, being at home and this internet, it's not embarrassment. It depends on how you look at it. Show that, you know, good parenting parents out there. Just like I said, I can't take nothing from T.R. Tiny, both of them good parenting, and they choose to put their kids on the big screen out here all the time. So then it's like they have to deal with the world accordingly, who all know their kids in the fashion of them being kid stars out there, to now they might acting out. And, you know, for this, even listen to T.I. music from all the gangster shit in the days, they might want to portray his persona sometimes. Sometimes I be one I'm glad my kids didn't want to rap like that, because I feel like they would want to portray my persona and start doing some of that shit, or start, you know what I'm saying, incriminating themselves, shit I can't help them, or tell them not to say, or, you know what I'm saying, if they making their own money, they doing what they want to do. You show when your kids get to making their own goddamn money, 9 times out of 10, they ain't finna listen to your ass. You know what I'm saying? because they feel like them days over with. They go buy what they want to buy. They go do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reality of us getting used to it. And I feel like once you don't want to listen to mom and dad, you go experience down female. I feel like kids sometimes miss out. And I'm gonna say this for the men and the women. They'll go actually mom or dad or somebody been trying to get them to help start paying the bill. They wouldn't do it for shit. They probably wouldn't want to work. Like I have to work. I get my money. I ain't. I'm going out. I'm moving out. Get my own stuff. All right, bam. Now they wanna all of a sudden go move out with a female, and they'll pass up home. They won't even want to take that experience. You ain't gonna break them. You ain't gonna charge them much or nothing, and go right over there and get some shit they can't even pay for, or start helping another motherfucker pay their bills. You be like, hold up, man. I was trying to make it easy for you. Then they gotta come back home or go spend some money up on some shit they could have saved. But you gotta let them bump their head. You gotta let them experience mistakes and shit. But it'd be a shame kids will pass up that free opportunity to learn how to do shit at home first before they go out into this world and and deal with the females they might don't let it work, or females that are niggas they get with thinking that will go help them. Any of that. They be messed up in the world. But like I was saying about the spoon fed part, shit, kids that ain't really had it hard, shit, they can't really know what to do in a desperation mode or a panicking mode and shit. And a lot of us these days, before we let our kids bump their heads sometime, we'll probably step in there, but that'd be a bad spot sometime. We gotta learn how to let go and let God just deal with that 100% sometime, because we'll weigh ourselves down, kill ourselves. Don't anybody out there feel like that they be stopping themselves from their blessings sometime when it come to their kids? Because, like I say, you know what I'm saying, there's a mother instincts, a dad instincts. You have to go to their rescue sometime, but then at the same time, it might be your chance to get yourself together and right, and you don't know what to feel no more based upon they always in the way of with their feelings. So you have to wonder, is it sometime worth taking a chance of keeping your feelings sometime ahead? I guess once after you raise them, do you get back to yourself, or do you continue to try to build with them? Because I tell all parents, don't give up on your kids, no matter if they're in jail, no matter if they moved out of town or whatever they do. Still make a way of keep a relationship with them. Like they said, communication, best key in the world out there. But like I say, man, that spoon fed part when you know what I'm saying, raise your kids up, and that spoon fed part when you want to see them do better. Do you think they be more concerned about going against the sword? And it's a damn shame. Sometimes your kids try to talk about you, but don't know the struggle that you done had for their ass. Like, they seeing your ass broke now, but you might be broke because you changed or something. They don't mean that they supposed to disrespect on you because you ain't got what you used to have. I tell all my homies, we can't live in the past no more. Try to make that story bigger than what to our kids sometime, because that ain't the history we want them to keep sometime. We be want them to know the rehabilitated person you became. Then they'll figure the rest out. But just know you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, prove shit to your kids sometime to make them feel like that you used to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of us be losing ourselves at. So when it come down to us still being young like them, you know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, I'm gonna go to another subject on, you know what I'm saying? Even Michael Irvin was talking about how he was listening to his son music out there, and his son was talking on some stuff that he know, like, man, you growed up spoon fed. You didn't have to do none of that. But do you feel sometime that people might got the art of music, probably can say the words right, say the deliveries right, probably can say this and that right, and sound good rapping? You know what I'm saying? But ain't living that life behind the rapping part, because, you know, some of the, I consider all rappers, you can make good stories and rap, but I feel like that the biggest part of rapping sometimes is, you know what I'm saying, being about their life. The rap game and changed because people used to use it as art to tell their story. That was your choice. You want to listen to it or something. But it's like some people be good at words sometimes. And then it seems like all the rich kids, they have money to do what they need to do out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what kills me. And the ones that's over here struggling, trying to get in the studio and all that, you know what I'm saying? They can talk about certain shit to what they had to do to get there. Shit, the rich kids want to jump right off the porch and, you know what I'm saying, talk some shit where they ain't even live one life for that. And I seen a show, the Johnson and Johnson. I seen King on that too. He was a rapper. He was having a diss track. I feel like when I was looking at all this, then it boiled back around to it. What person go leak out something that's happening serious in their family? They say it's time to record it, but I don't even really know that. But I'm like, damn, was this for the bloggers already? To have something to get the blogging on, because it seemed like we watched shit play out, and it was a part in the movie or that Johnson and Johnson where he was playing out there. I don't know where they was flipping it back to your real dad. Don't go against your real dad for the camera screen or the movie screen, video screen shit. And sometimes just because these kids can jump on live and jump on Instagram and all this, and you know, they can pull interviews and shit off of just running their goddamn mouth sometimes. And sometimes running their goddamn mouth ain't the best slate, because running their goddamn mouth can put their whole family in jeopardy. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, that's the real thing. I'm going to go through there something right quick, see what some people saying, what learned a long time ago. We know, preach, true. Good morning. Good morning, all y'all out there. Can we learn? I'm going to see, Warwick. Anybody got any question they want to put on the screen they want me to talk about, let me know. Should I try to fix it? I go to the point I had to God. I salute you on that. I know how they go. Yeah, we got to keep that God first, because like I said, we might want the best for all our kids in all kind of ways, but we got to let them bump their head sometime. Even better, sometime it hurt you. Like I say, unspoiling their ass. Because when it comes time to unspoiling their ass out there, that's when the problems come. I don't care what parent it is. When it's time to unspoil their ass, when it's time to say no, and they used to you saying yeah, oh nigga, you got a problem. When it's time for you to run that where you gotta say no, you know what I'm saying? When it's time for them to say they own goddamn money, not spend your damn money up all the time, shit, you gotta know what they take serious. And we gonna go to that part of, you know, like I say, man, a lot of niggas grow up spoon fed, you know what I'm saying? Even in the hustling world, a lot of niggas came in the hustling world and probably entered the rap game with that. But like I say, man, some people might sound good with the words. Some people might be smarter when it came to, that was the only difference with the real hustlers. They got it out the mud. They didn't have no education. They were just knowing how to count money. It's a majority of hustlers sometimes didn't even have no education, didn't know how to count money. They dropped out of school to go hustle something. But the ones that probably came in the game with an education, and they know that they really just took the dumb niggas, as I'm gonna say, recipe, and put their little smart tactics with it, and then they claiming half of the street nigga rep on they situation, dealing and moving it and making it with the smartness out there to make it seem like they might started some shit once upon a time. That's basically where they choose to go with it as they got older and stuff. But that be our biggest problem when it come down to the spoon-fed part. Shit, the only damn thing about the spoon-fed babies, once they want to be street so bad, hell, they don't even go hire no street people. I'm talking about the one that actually be want to get off the streets, the one that you actually can trust, the ones probably will actually come out here and make a change to the community. They always run them off, or they always put them on the back burner or something. But they'll be trusting everybody that because they mom and dad and them used to go to their church or something, so they want to make their church look good or something just by going to get them a good job or something. You be like, look, man, sometime if the preacher saving souls off the street, save the soul to get the kids that's off the street some jobs sometime. That be the biggest problem with the kids that be hollering they can't find no job or they can't find nothing to do. It's like the preachers want to say that they want them to be coming to church sometime. But then when it come down to after you leave out that church house and you got to go back to the real world out there, you be like, look, hey preacher, they ain't hiring nobody over here. The preacher can't go up there and make the people hire you or something. It's the effort you got to put out. They always tell you keep praying, but sometimes like I tell people for this, when you get old and stuff, and I tell people make sure you try to keep a good record all the way up till you get 21 and on up, because having a bad record at a young age, they don't look right no more. When we were coming up, you know what I'm saying, getting one was easy. You know what I'm saying? I salute Mr. Kimmon and what's the name through the years and shit, was trying to keep the black folks from all being sent off to training schools and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't take that initiative back then of what they was trying to do, but some people just choose to act out in school, and sometimes they probably feel like, man, that shit caught up with me. I should have been taking my ass to school every day. You know what I'm saying? And I advise people that still stay in the industrial area, the Eldorado Junks up there, industrial area where it's a lot of no jobs really. Well, I'm gonna say career jobs based upon people still looking at the industrial area of trying to get on. You better know that that industrial area is for everybody out there, and it's not just for you, it's for everybody. But you know, we ain't got big plants out there that's hiring so many people. I heard they supposed to come hire the lithium plant. They supposed to open in a couple years. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm wondering how many people they gonna hire. But that's a chance people have to stay. They'll have a good living in the area once to it play out or something. But you have to know whatever area you in and you raise your kids up, make sure they have a future besides where you raised them at, so they'll know how to go out in the world and deal with the world too, even if they moving on campus. Know how to be a good role model around campus instead of going somewhere and you know you couldn't do that shit at home, so you want to go somewhere else and act out all your problems and shit. You know what I'm saying? I advise parents, stop sending your kids places and shit, and you don't know they mother. You know how people be telling you, hey man, your kid, you don't know that motherfucker when the back turned. That motherfucker a whole demon. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, I don't believe that. I don't believe he'll do this and that. But like, man, that a whole demon. You know what I'm saying? You be like, God damn. So that's why I say it's good to have a relationship with your kids so they won't take that bullshit ass attitude somewhere else and be putting it on everybody else like they hard to tame or something. That's why you teach them that young and shit, how to, when they go places, how to act and shit. Same way when they choose to move out. You don't have to worry about them all night, having to be praying, get you some sleep. That's them hard days when you're teenagers and shit, getting older and shit. Parents be trying to make sure they pray them. They lose sleep them nights when they out clubbing and all that, knowing sure if they reckless already, they got a reckless mouth or doing reckless shit, or they always doing some reckless shit. It'd be like your restless days, boy. You don't know what to think no more. Once your kids done came and you don't see them, they on their level show when they get grown, boy. You be like, God damn. You should have can't stayed away from me. I was good when you were gone, but now you back. You put all this bullshit. Now I can't even sleep because I'm thinking you finna go do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's something we have to deal with, though. I'm gonna see what time got left, man. 11 or 2. I got 20 minutes left. Like I was saying about the rap game out there, man. Know the difference between good rap, because like I say, some people sound good, no matter if they was born spoon-fed. Then you got some people, but if they spoon-fed enough to take their own goddamn charge and go down for their own goddamn crime, because we can't miss some of them conversations we need to have at home with them. It's okay to dress their ass up through the year, school year and shit, and You know what I'm saying? And us men might want our daughters to grow up and never deal with thug niggas, but if that's what they like, that's what they like. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we can change that perception of them not getting a thug because you saying that usually be the ones that always be so uptight on their kids, and then their kids be the main one that break their heart when they get older because they were so uptight on them when they got older and shit. But I salute the one that crawled out of that. You know what I'm saying? I salute all siblings that's still tight. I salute all siblings that's growed up at home. They didn't have to grow up over here over grandma, or they didn't have to grow over here over auntie. They growed up at home. They always had their own rooms and shit. They never have to grow up sleeping on the floor for the rest of their life or something until they got grown or something. I salute them, got their own beds and all that shit. Got the finer things for their kids and shit, cause it can be hard and you know what I'm saying? Bed bugs taking a lot of us out the game. So you ain't got no bed, you can go get a blow up bed or whatever. Even you got that, you know what I'm saying? It's better than anything, but bed bugs taking us out the game. So I be thinking about that part of how I look at us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying, that be our biggest problem on how we, you know what I'm saying, take a man and shit out there. Go to don't disturb right quick because people start calling me. But our biggest problem is, you know what I'm saying, it's us as parents, what we gonna do when we become grandparents and shit, because we want to lead by example. And like I say, man, we gotta teach our kids in the form of death too, when we get sick, you know what I'm saying, how to take care of themselves and even how to take care of ourselves based upon a lot of people be want to know about what be their biggest thing. Would you be want to be sit in a nursing home where you get the proper care, all that, or would you want your kids take you in and you take care of them? They want them to take care of you. That's why it pays to have a good relationship with your kids through time. And you know what I'm saying? Some people we be dealing with wounds and war wounds and scars and shit to where so, a mom and dad, it might be some bullshit through the years. We don't have that proper relationship to parents get sick or something. Now they want to take them in and shit. And some people probably feel like that they might want to do that. They probably ain't trained to be no doctor or nurse or something. But then some people have to get the proper help based upon we never know how they go, but us is we would want the best for our parents or ourselves and want our kids to know what burdens we'll want them to deal with. I buy my kids, hey look, if you know it too much for you, send me a nurse home. Don't have me stuck to where you have to take care of me. Don't let me send me with the best care or something. And don't have me sitting over here and I ain't getting taken care of or nothing like that. I advise people to know which way they going with having them kind of conversation with the kids where they want to be sick in case they get sick and shit. Because sometime over time, it ain't nothing we can do with our parents or we can't treat them or we can't get them medicines. And for the man out there to have sick mamas or sick sisters, bro, I'm going to say all for men to have sick siblings from the women's side, man might want to be the top priority to be there for their mothers or for their sisters, for their aunts and whatever. But we can't change you. We can't look at pride part the same way with the women might. A woman can do that either or. It depends on how comfortable she is with the pride part. That's why we always have nurses that's trained for that type of shit. But us relatives, we probably don't be like, man, look, you gotta get somebody else. I can't do all that for your mom. I can't do all that for your daddy. You gotta get somebody else to train to do all that for you. And I salute all the motherfuckers that wipe shit up. You know what I'm saying? Did all that proposed. Shout out to all them, all the nursing home workers out there that take care of old people. I give y'all flowers too out there because sometimes in-house, you know what I'm saying, that'd be a hard job. And us, and me coming from a, you know what I'm saying, a retirement city, as I'm going to say, retirement country town, shit, a lot of people, you know, we end up going to the best help. But we need to get out that mind stream of turning El Rey to a retirement city out there It's a damn shame. You want to move back home to the retirement state, it ain't shit to do. Even the retired people be want something to do too. But it's the point of it ain't shit to do for the youngsters. So I advise a lot of youngsters to move. They always say that shit. You gotta create shit to do and make shit to do out there. But like I say, man, I'm gonna go up one more. Like I say, man, from the bold, the black, and the beautiful, what I was saying, from, you know what I'm saying, learning and unlearning shit from your kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta unspoil their ass, they might want to act out. They might want to get fly with you, whatever. Keep you cool. You're a good parent out there. I'll never take that from a good parent and raise their kids up out there. Like I say, man, these kids, they like kids get with other people. We can't tell them how to live their life out there. Whether we like the female, whether we like the nigga, we just gotta let them bump their heads sometime. You know what I'm saying? Let them go out because, you know, that be the biggest thing. Everybody ain't gonna like uh, who you get with and shit. That's one thing us mamas we get with that. We want the best for our kids. Because believe me, we all have them problems. But that's the point, man, of our kids want to get out and help themselves out there and shit and doing stuff, man. But I'm going to touch on with the rap game again. I was trying to figure out on the rap game part for this, having an independent deal out there, and what do you consider ever since the world been changed digital out there? Do you feel like living in these country towns and where people ain't already, you know what I'm saying, they ain't supporting already. And it's easy to get a lot of streams from a big city town and you got all your shit on platforms. But can you imagine sometime you having your shit on all platforms and ain't even getting that many streaming from the people in your city? All your streamers is people that you don't even know. So it's basically you getting digital streams from people that might be downloading new music, but people in your city, what really wasn't matter at, it ain't enough streamers sometimes to even want to go buy your music or even go download anything you got going on. So the streaming level of just like the analytics of all platforms, I salute them that's coming to the screen now. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling people, shit, man, make sure that it's streaming. You either gonna do more followers, they're streaming shit faster than people that know you. So it be a biggest part of how you trying to stream and build up your platform out there. But people go put their shit on all platforms and just don't know they might be getting raped when they probably could be getting that same money back to them, other than letting them build off of you and then pay you back some pennies at the end of the day. So I advise people to come up with another marketing plan because, like I say, Arkansas people only gonna support you so long. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out a marketing plan while you got Arkansas supporters behind you. Because when the supporters get low, when supporters run out, shit, you better been done came with your whole marketing plan, and that is going to get you some more people from other states and shit, so you won't look like a sellout. You know what I'm saying? Get some people that from another state or something that can help you get to bigger platforms out there. Because Arkansas people, we ain't gonna support long. And I salute my nigga Third Degree. He touched on the subject I want to say about big OG and little OG out there. A lot of OGs out there want that OG title, but they probably be living like little niggas based upon they not showing, they not leading by example as OGs, OG shit for real, like teaching about, you know what I'm saying, credit, you know what I'm saying, teaching us about financial literacy, all that type of stuff, or teaching them how to own this and build trades up and getting results from that. But that little D OG, you know what I'm saying, they might still teaching them the gangbang, worried about them throwing up the wrong set or worried about them not taking a lick or something. The OG part of that is you ain't had your time, and even if you did your time in the pen and you gotta come back out to the young niggas out there, at least teach them not to want to go that way and get an ADC number or something. Teach them how to do different shit besides sit around and live off your fame, your reputation. And basically, a lot of young niggas, the older niggas that so-called G's, teach the young niggas how to put guns down. You know what I'm saying? Even though they get them faster than you now, but convince them some kind of way that ain't the life they need to lead. Though, I just put that out there because we be having that mixed up because a lot of people be they get a certain age, they want to be OG, but they ain't did no OG shit. You know what I'm saying? OG shit to me is staying free. If you know how to stay free out there, that's the more OG shit you can do is stay free. Stay a free man the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, you can't do shit when you're locked up. You know what I'm saying? Even though we live in the world economy out there, we got to know, man, and you got to keep your relationship with God. I don't care what you do out there. You gotta keep your relationship with God, regardless what people think about you. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta go to church. You have your own relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? But wherever your church home is, make sure they can come pray for you when you're in the hospital, and they can help you out on financial times and shit. Don't be paying all your money over the church years with church, and you still ain't got nowhere over them years. Just gotta know whatever you choose to do with your life, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about who watching you or nothing. If you're gonna be on this internet, use it as a tool, because people out here, they been falling below the wayside out there. They'll sell out their real life friends for the internet friends because they be caught in the heights with the comments and with the emojis, and don't get out here. Like I say, man, this is a different world out here. My Trill talk a little different. I got more people coming on, but I just try to keep it realistic. You know what I'm saying? And I salute everybody, like I said, that raise their kids up out there. And like I say, man, whatever your spiritual drive is, break through, man. And you know what I'm saying? Work for a breakthrough. Don't let nobody try to discourage you in the end. It always be people that thinking we ain't gonna get nowhere as black if we work together. Everybody wanna, you know what I'm saying, separate. Go to other people's platforms. That's why I salute Underground Radio. They got a lot of platforms where people can go over there and you know what I'm saying, get their platform jumping over there. They got, you know what I'm saying, slots you can buy over there. You know what I'm saying, even drunk uncles saying, go on these platforms, man. And you know what I'm saying, and upcoming Wayne's World, you know what I'm saying. Got some more shit jumping, man. Like I said, we always gotta work together, man. But the main thing you better pay attention to when the tables turn, like I say, man, is who actually down with you, because niggas might just be saying it with you and just be stringing you along and probably ain't even thought about it, because it's shit you might do for people that they might don't think twice about doing for you. Probably be thinking you crazy because you do it for them. But like I tell niggas, I'm part of the Arkansas movement forever in this music game, whether I'm in it or not. And I just want to see somebody make it and let lower the envy and let us all come together and eat as one. You know what I'm saying? That's one it with everything. A lot of people want to be there, but when it's come time for them to be there, they change up and everybody know they got to do something to get themselves. I tell people, any way we collide together, even with the podcast, I'm with it 100%. You want to come on, tell your story, how you can do it. Just like I tell people, from $30 to $50, I'll promote you 3 to 6 months, because I'm into the promotion game now, and I ain't trying to break and get rich off of you. I know some people saying I should be doing more than that. I'm like, nah, man. When you start something new, you gotta make sure the people satisfied with it. And I feel like if people satisfy my way of promoting, let me know that just same way I'm telling people, hey, you don't want me tagging you and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something you can snooze me out of on the side over there, or you can untag yourself. You know, ain't nobody ain't had no complaints about me using people pictures or videos, because that's free promotion. I'm giving everybody at the same time much as want to see the state come up and the state eat out there, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, shout out to all the November baby birthdays out there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to December babies out there, you know what I'm saying? I salute all y'all, man. Let's bring the new year in on some positive energy. You just gonna start seeing me more in public out there. And like I say, man, I might be pulling up and doing some interviews out there. You know what I'm saying? You just won't catch me one-sided with everything. You might catch me everywhere. Like I say, man, this ain't all about rappers, you know what I'm saying? It's all of you, whatever way you good to the community, you helping out in the community, you being a part of the role model to the community. Come on, show some of your experience out there. Or you gave a lifestyle up and you want to tell your story, now you come this way and shit. That's why I tell everybody I built this for people that ain't in South Arkansas and probably chasing their dreams all over the world. Hey, you come on here, you know what I'm saying, relate to yourself out there and relate to people that you know. And I'm currently looking for a co-host. So if any people out there want to co-host and let me know and shit, man, we can do this together. We ain't got to overdo each other. Everybody can bring their own segment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can do their own thing a week or two. You know what I'm saying? We can share all that, man. We can share all of the benefits of what we can do as a whole, as a state. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to think, oh man, why you doing that or somebody else do it. Man, I'm looking for a co-host, a good co-host. And that's people that can bring people to the crowds and you know what I'm saying, to the conversation and stuff. And I don't be caring who watch mine because over time I'll watch them and I just take the footage. Like I say, this internet stuff, you want to get paid from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everything about content out there. So if you rappers out there made about 5 or 6 videos, shit, you got about 94 more to go. Because you got to have like 100 plus of content. And a lot of y'all be losing yourself because you think you finna get rich overnight unless you're paying for it. And no matter if you're paying for it or not, you still got to end up coming up with a hundred plus content. So I advise people, get on your grind with your content, from the reels to the memes or whatever. Do a bunch of content, and that way you can eat. Because I'm still eating. This $1.16 they pay you for these little promotions and shit to build yourself up and all this shit. You get paid over time, but don't strip yourself with community service out there, because community standards a motherfucker out there, man. But like I say, moment of silence on anybody lost a loved one out there. You know what I'm saying? Much love to my family out there, my mama's side and my daddy's side out there. Shit, all my people from A-State, Junction City to Louisiana to California to Texas, wherever you're out there. I salute you out there. Much love to you. And if I can't make none of y'all funerals out there, man, there's always love on my end. You know what I'm saying? That's sincere, man. If you want me to do anything for you, hit me up in the inbox and shit. But like I say, man, know yourself and grow yourself, man. Keep your relationship with God out there. Keep the respect at home. Make sure you're teaching your kids the right thing in the world. And don't let this internet become between you and your family out there, because it can be the devil and it's out to keep, steal, kill, and destroy all the joy and all that. So make sure that you live an abundant life out there, because this internet ain't for everybody. It ain't for relationships. You get in relationships, don't come out here and act like that you don't know what go on this internet. It'll have your relationship fucked up because you interact with people in school, make it that way. But it's easy to get caught up in the bullshit ass world. That's why it's best to keep it real with your spouse, behind the back, in the face. Same way you want to keep it with your spouse, behind, back, in the face, wherever you go do it. Because over time, the bullshit play out, motherfucker get mature, motherfucker get grown, motherfucker chase a bag, motherfucker staying healthy, motherfucker want to live long. But tune in, man. Like I say, moment of silence to everybody out there and lost a loved one. Praying for people out there. Stay warm, stay safe, stay sucker free. Yeah.